Hello. We'll continue with the endless runner. Seems like I was messing with the collision. Okay, but it stays glued to my dude. I don't really want that. So at the moment, we have collisions in both ways. Now, if the player won't collide with the obstacle, what will happen then? It changes nothing. So let's make it collide. Okay, it wasn't changing, but let's make obstacle not collide with the player then. Okay, so that's a problem because it moves the player. Maybe try movement colliding. But with the movement collide, we have to pass the velocity. To do that, I will grab these, and you also have to multiply by delta. So that's that one. Okay, it changed nothing. If I set the collision in here. Okay. Okay, so this will be a winner. Once again, I set the move and collide on obstacle so that it won't be sliding alongside with the player. We also can remove this, or maybe the question is, can I do that? That's the question. Will it work with the attribute? Okay, it works. Perfect. Will be even better then. I think I should make some kind of a reaction for a situation where the player collides something better than the sprinting a collision string. For this, I would probably like to use signals. Basically, I want to make some kind of a signal bus so a singleton that will manage all the signals. I will just show you and you should understand them. We have these preloads in here for scenes. Let's create a new script. Let's call it globals once again, because maybe I will put global variables in here later. I'm not sure about that yet. We can now define signals that we'll be using in here. So I'll make a signal definition in this global file. I will call this one player collided. Now let's go into the project settings, and set another auto load. Okay, globals gd, add, let's leave the globals name, close this window, and now we can do things like I will show you in a second. Instead of connecting all of the signals instead of using this tray or whatever it's called, now we can simply, here in the collision detection, we can make reference to our signal that we've defined globally. And this is the cool part, because we've made it in our global file, we can access it from everywhere. We don't have to grab millions of references. Player collided, simple as that, and emit. I think I will grab this one here in my main function. By that I mean the signal emitted by the player. Here we can simply, oh no, we have to do one more thing before that. We have to connect the signal. So at the beginning in here, okay, let's group these together. At least for now, they will stay in here. And here we'll grab the global singleton, the same signal as before, so player collided, and simply connect connect. And now we need to define a function. But what do I want to call it? I don't know. Set state. Let's leave it like this for now because I don't really have a great name for this now. I'm not sure what it will be doing. And now this function, let's set it in here. Okay, and now after the player collides our obstacle, it should still print this thing. Let's close others, tabs, and save it because it started to become messy. Let's try. Oh, what's connect in base signal connection from null to callable. Set state. Okay, we don't need the brackets once again. Let's try. Okay, as you can see, it works. Now maybe a little bit of user interface. Okay, let's add a canvas to our main scene. Canvas may not be, what's the word? Canvas may not be a necessity here because our screen won't be moving, but if you are moving on a screen, and by that I mean moving with the camera, and you don't want your user interface to stay in one place, then you should use canvas. But I will use it here regardless, maybe it will be useful. So going back to the, whatever was the name for it, graphical editor. Yeah. Let's try adding some kind of a container in here. Maybe margin container. Let's set it as a full rect. Okay, and now we can maybe also rename it. I will call this one a full screen. I will also rename this one so that it starts with a capital letter. It shouldn't break anything, if I'm correct, because we've set everything to be as much foolproof as possible. Now let's check if I add a for example a label. Okay, so I can control where it's placed. Let's shrink in center it for now. Place it in center, it's called shrink center. And let's add, let's just put here layer collided. Make it not visible. Let's also add a script to my UI. Let's create another folder. UI, okay. Let's use lowercase letters here to be consistent. Create. Here we want to create an export variable. Let's just call this one a label, at least for now. And let's make it a type of a label. Save. Go into the inspector and assign our label that we've created. So this one. Going back to the script, let's, I could just do it directly, but let's make a function. Let's call it show label. And here let's just modify. I will show you where is it. Here in the inspector. Visible. Visibility visible. We want to modify this parameter. It's on by default, but because using this toggle button in here, it's equivalent to modifying this attribute in here. Label visible. equal to true. Now the question is there a function? Okay, there is a function, set visible. So we want to use the function then. Label set visible and pass through. And now instead of printing, let's also create an export variable in here. Call it wait, var UI. This one will be of a type canvas item, canvas layer. We want the canvas layer. Save, go into the inspector in here and drag our UI in here. Now wherever we collide and want to set a state, like for example, if you want, we can pause our tree in there, but let's just grab our Y. Oh, I know we also want this stuff. I forgot that you should do it now. It's the same as with the static typing in the variables. It improves performance. Show label, same here. And I don't know if I've made any other functions. Okay, can I use this one with the lambda function? That's the real question. Can I do it? Save. Seems like I may be able. What's in the debugger? Standalone integration. This line has no effect. Where is it? Okay, this one. Here we want set visible. What was the function name? Show label. And let's see, will it show up? As you can see, we've got it working. It does not disappear. We could make it simply, but do I want it? I don't think that this is important now. Question is, what do I want to make now? Maybe let's work a little bit on the obstacles spawning. And by that I mean that let's make it dynamic. Okay, let's make a function called spawn obstacle. It will return nothing, probably. I should also start comment my stuff. There is description. Okay, I will add something like this and we'll see if it's beneficial later. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what's required or helpful later when our project grows a little bit. Okay, so we have our spawn obstacle and we want to pass. Wait, I don't think that you need to add a var keyword. Simply we'll be passing a position of our obstacle that we're spawning. And I think that's it. Let's copy this code that's creating an obstacle that we've already made in our already function from our already function. Appending to array stays. Position gotta change. Here we'll be simply assigning our position. Maybe I will putting underscores everywhere. Wait, I think that underscore means something in Godot. Okay, so the underscore class variable is a private variable. I think I will keep this convention with underscore for arguments. And what's the debugger crying about? Try spawning obstacles once again. We should be able to achieve the same thing that we've had before. Okay, let's try running. Okay, we've got the same stuff. Perfect. Now we want to improve this a little bit. Okay, but I think that I will do it in the next one. Should be it for today. See you at another point in time. Bye.